Hi there, I'm Kristen and I'm from Jimmy Bean's Wool, and I'm here today to share with you some yarn that we have actually had in the shop for quite a while, but it's really amazing and we haven't shared it with you yet. So this is the Ultra Alpaca Light, and I'll also talk about the Ultra Alpaca Fine in just a moment, but these are both from Berroco yarns. You may have already heard from the Berroco, or heard of the Berroco Ultra Alpaca yarn, which is a worsted weight, and then this is a lightweight. It's actually, I think, a sport weight. Let me just double check because it's been a while since I have used this yarn. 144 yards. It's 50% superfine alpaca, 50% Peruvian wool, and it is using a US size 5 needle, 23 stitches to 4 inches. So yeah, it's a DK weight. It's a pretty solid DK. Really beautiful colors. Same colors actually as the Ultra Alpaca. Maybe a few less colors, but not by much. They're amazing. I really love this pea soup green color. Actually, I've been wanting to make a color or a sweater out of this color for a really long time. So maybe I will one of these days. It's really great. And what I love about the blend with the alpaca is that it makes it just that much softer to knit with. It's just so nice. But you still get that really sturdy, wool feel to it. And not only that, but you know, alpaca does have a tendency to shed sometimes. So the wool sort of keeps that in check. That blend really keeps it balanced. So I really like this yarn a lot. Actually, I have a mitten pattern called the Fiddlehead mittens, and it's on Ravelry. It's a pretty popular pattern. I really want to do it out of some of these colors because I think it would be really beautiful. So anyway, that's the Ultra Alpaca Light. There is a pattern book that I have here with me that has some of that yarn featured. There's some really great leg warmers. Berroco has really awesome pattern support. Pretty much for every yarn that they debut, they have a pattern book that goes with it. And if they don't have a pattern book that goes with it, they have tons of free patterns on their website that you can pull from as well. So I just absolutely love Berroco for that. This is a really pretty sweater here too. It's all kind of swoopy and drapey, and I love the huge cowl collar thing that they have going, a shawl collar, I guess is what it's called. Really cool design. As some of you may know, Nora Gaughan, who's a kind of a big name in knitting, she is the art director, the design director at Berroco, so she does a lot of the designing, and you can really tell from the Berroco patterns. They're all just so beautiful. Last one I'm going to share is this really nice kind of tunic sweater, short sleeved. You could actually wear this in the fall and the spring. It's kind of a great, you know, mid-season, like those in-between season sweaters. So that's the Ultra Alpaca Light book. It's also got some regular Ultra Alpaca patterns in there as well, so you could utilize that for both yarns. And then finally, I've got the beautiful Ultra Alpaca Fine that actually just came out about a year ago. I just grabbed a few colors here today, so check out the rest of them on our website. They're really pretty, and you'll notice a lot of their colors carry over into all of their yarns. So like this one, you can also get it in the Peruvia Quick and the Peruvia, and I don't know the name of this color, but it's really cool. It's kind of like purples, and it's got little flecks of red, blue, and yellow, and it's really great. But anyway, so the Ultra Alpaca Fine is the same blend. I think it's got a little bit of nylon though. So yeah, 50% Peruvian wool, 20% alpaca, and then 30% nylon. So this is really great. You could use it for socks, for shawls. The nylon is going to make it just a little bit more sturdy over time. It is a machine wash, so in comparison to the Ultra Alpaca Light and the regular Ultra Alpaca, this one is machine washable, whereas those would be hand wash. And then this is 30 stitches to the inch on a size 2, so yeah, it's a fingering weight. You could certainly use this for a shawl. In fact, the way that this yarn drapes would be absolutely amazing for a shawl, and I believe they do have some free patterns for this particular yarn on their website, so go check those out. Anyway, I'm Kristen, I'm from Jimmy Bean's Wool, and I was talking to you today about Ultra Alpaca Light and Fine. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Thunder rumbles on this American summer night. There's kids on the corner, stuck in a switchblade fight. And the rock and roll bands play for the girls on the beach.